Have you ever seen someone who naturally takes charge, organizes everything, and ensures that rules are followed to maintain efficiency and order? That's the ESTJ, defending supervisor. Structured, results-driven, and determined to make things work in the most practical way possible. Now, imagine pairing them with someone who is deeply introspective, values authenticity over efficiency, and sees success not in strict order, but in emotional depth and personal meaning. That's the INFP, romantic healer, a dreamer, a creative soul, and someone who values individual expression over rigid systems. Put these two in a critical thinking workshop, and you might wonder if they're even working on the same problem. One is focused on getting things done, while the other is focused on why it even matters in the first place. So do they clash, or do they create something truly meaningful? Could it be that they define problem solving in completely different ways? The ESTJ believes in structure, efficiency, and proven methods, ensuring that every action has a clear goal and purpose. To them, there's no time to dwell on emotions or abstract ideals. They focus on what's real, measurable, and productive. The INFP, on the other hand, sees solutions as deeply personal and meaningful. They don't just want to fix a problem. They want to understand the emotional and ethical implications behind it. If an ESTJ asks, "What's the fastest, most logical way to solve this?" the INFP is asking, "But is this the right solution? Does it align with our values?" Now, imagine them sitting across from each other, analyzing a problem statement. The ESTJ is quick to organize a plan, assigning roles, setting deadlines, and creating a step-by-step approach to execution. Meanwhile, the INFP is reflecting on the deeper layers of the problem, wondering if the solution is ethical, emotionally sound, and aligned with their core values. The ESTJ wants action, while the INFP wants reflection. The ESTJ values facts, while the INFP values feelings. While the ESTJ is pushing forward, the INFP might still be questioning if they're moving in the right direction. Isn't it obvious how this could lead to frustration? The ESTJ might see the INFP as too slow, too emotional, and too caught up in idealistic concerns that have no practical benefit. They might wonder, why can't they just focus and get the job done? Meanwhile, the INFP might see the ESTJ as too rigid, too focused on control, and dismissive of deeper meaning. They might ask, why are they so obsessed with efficiency instead of considering how people actually feel? The ESTJ sees the INFP as unrealistic and impractical, while the INFP sees the ESTJ as harsh and insensitive. But isn't the real power in what they could learn from each other? The INFP reminds the ESTJ that success isn't just about productivity, it's about purpose. They challenge the ESTJ to slow down, consider the human impact of their actions, and think about whether their structured approach is actually meaningful. Meanwhile, the ESTJ helps the INFP turn their deep reflections into real-world action. They push them to commit, follow through, and take their ideas beyond abstract thoughts into tangible results. Without the INFP, the ESTJ risks making cold, impersonal decisions. Without the ESTJ, the INFP risks never acting on their ideals. So do they clash, or do they create something greater together? If they learn to trust each other's strengths, the ESTJ brings organization, decisiveness, and execution, while the INFP brings vision, empathy, and purpose. Separately, one risks being too controlling, while the other risks being too hesitant. But together, they create solutions that are both effective and deeply meaningful. Maybe the real challenge isn't in choosing between structure or heart, it's in learning how to balance both for a solution that truly makes a... Now, imagine an ESTJ defending supervisor and a romantic healer in a structured cognitive engagement model within a critical thinking workshop. The ESTJ takes charge immediately, setting goals, assigning tasks, and ensuring efficiency. They believe in structure, accountability, and clear direction, ensuring that the group remains focused on practical outcomes. Meanwhile, the INFP takes a more reflective approach, considering the emotional, ethical, and creative dimensions of the problem before rushing to a conclusion. They thrive on organization and measurable results, keeping discussions structured and focused. Their approach ensures that ideas turn into concrete actions, avoiding unnecessary delays. Meanwhile, the INFP approaches the problem through contemplation, prioritizing ethical depth and creative possibilities over immediate execution. They are more interested in whether the solution aligns with personal or collective values, rather than simply what is the most efficient course of action. Rather than rushing to a solution, the INFP questions its deeper significance, ensuring it aligns with values. Their introspective nature helps the group see beyond the immediate problem, considering long-term implications and emotional impact. While the ESTJ seeks practical execution, ensuring decisions are clear, strategic, and goal-oriented, the INFP is asking whether those goals even matter in the bigger picture. They push for a solution that is not just effective, but also resonates on a human level. Frustration may arise. The ESTJ may see the INFP as too idealistic, delaying decisions with philosophical considerations that seem impractical. Meanwhile, the INFP may see the ESTJ as too rigid, focusing on efficiency over authenticity and structure over creativity. However, their differences can be strengths, balancing efficiency with thoughtful purpose. The ESTJ keeps things moving, while the INFP ensures that movement has true meaning and impact. The ESTJ provides decisiveness and structure, turning abstract discussions into action. Their leadership helps prevent the group from becoming stuck in endless debate or hesitation. Meanwhile, the INFP challenges assumptions, ensuring that solutions are meaningful, ethical, and not just efficient. They bring depth and perspective, reminding the group that some solutions require careful thought rather than just immediate implementation. When structured cognitive engagement blends practical execution with deeper reflection, innovation thrives. The ESTJ ensures follow-through, making sure that good ideas don't remain theoretical but become real, actionable results. At the same time, the INFP ensures that what is followed through truly matters, preventing the group from prioritizing speed at the expense of ethical considerations or deeper meaning. Together, they balance logic and idealism, producing solutions that are both functional and inspiring. Rather than opposing forces, they create a powerful synergy, producing solutions that are both strategic and deeply impactful. The ESTJ brings direction and accountability, while the INFP brings inspiration and a sense of purpose. When these two mindsets engage in structured cognitive engagement, they generate solutions that not only work, but also truly matter, turning vision into reality with both logic and heart.